me in chills, got me in chill. Got me in chills, but my hands are clear.
Can I cut through your hair?
No. You just look like a playground? Does this look like a playground to you? This is a studio workplace, and you're disrupting me. That is not cool. With that outfit on, I put that in my Cosmo fashion app and get a B-. Oh, you don't compare, don't fit in with them, do you get me? Since I was young, I always wanted to be married. I always wanted a family. That was always high on my list. But I didn't know it would happen, and so I'm really pumped about it. I'm really happy about it. And I have the sickest chick in the game. She's so awesome.
It all happened really fast and kind of all at once, but, you know, him and I have known each other for so long that there was a part of it that didn't feel scary, but it's just such a big life decision that it was so much emotion all at one time.
You get hold of you laughing.
You guys look so epic.
Why?
Why do they work so well together? I don't know. I think she's probably got a lot of patience.
I think she's the only one that can put up with me. For real. I'm so sorry. You forgive me? What about now?
Not yet.
If I could handpick a girl from the stars, it would be Haley. She was the kind of girl I wanted him to be with.
I met Haley when she's probably 11, 12 years old. Her dad, Steven, brought her to the Today Show.
It was a long time ago. I mean, she was young. He was young. They were two kids.
First time me and Haley met, dang. I was on an early morning show, and she did not want to be there. For the most young girls though, back in the day, it was like, we want to see Justin Bieber, tight. Let's go. She was got there, her eyes were closed. She was like, nice to meet you. She didn't care at all.
Hey, John, my name's Steve.
And the third song,
how you doing, bro? This is my daughter, Haley.
The third song is...
Yeah.
I think she grew up, her dad was kind of in the industry. I think she was a little jaded at the time. I'll blame it on her jadedness.
I think he is in a very unique position in that it is hard for him to understand people's motivations. If there's one thing that I've known about Haley from the first time that I had an actual conversation with her, is that she really loves Justin for Justin.
She loves her man, you know, and he loves her.
She's just a strong, smart, confident woman.
I find her to just be this unicorn, just this remarkable, remarkable person who's so caring and so giving and so loyal.
Hi. Hi. This is my wife. What does Haley think of the album? Haley loves the album. I think she loves me being happy, and even if the music sucks, she's so awesome and cares about me so much. She would just love the fact that I'm happy doing what I love, even if it was whack. Back in the studio, cutting the song Keep On Forgiving Me. This one over here, Haley, she just, every time I do something stupid, she forgives me, so there's that.
It's very different talking about something from the perspective of being somebody's partner. I get to observe this really amazing part of his life and this transformation, and we get to do it together, and that's just, it's really different for me.
Yeah, Haley's been in the studio a lot. I think she finds a lot of fun and a lot of joy in being here in the process.
This girl forgives me left and right.
Okay.
I'm a damn nightmare.
Just her as an inspirational force in his life. I think it just gives more depth to his performances on the songs when she's in the studio too, you know.
Forgive me, yeah. You came and forgive me, yeah. I miss my wife. Did you get that on tape? It wasn't doing it. Got the rest of our lives.
They're recording this album together, and I think it's fun for them both to do, and I think it's really fun for him to actually have somebody here with him.
Haley actually chimes in because she has a really good sense of music and tells him what he trusts her sense of music and kind of what she likes.
So quick to move forward, no pressure, and we got the rest. One more time, let me get it again.
Oh, Haley's there. We look at her and do you love this? And it matters. We care about what Haley thinks. Her opinion is overly valued.
What about ETA?
Oh, bruh.
Yeah,
Say it
yeah.
again, Haley. Say it again.
Love you,
ETA's right. ETA right here.
ETA, yeah, quit playing. Don't quit overlooking it.
I think there's always a little aspect of excitement that should be there and nerves that should be there when you're romantically involved with somebody, especially if it's your person and it's the right person for you. Yeah, he still makes me a little nervous sometimes. Like, I blush and I get a little bit, like, cheesy. Can't help it.
Sometimes I still get nervous with her in the room for some reason. And it's weird, I know, but like, I don't know, she just makes me nervous because I love her so much and I want her to like my stuff. And it's about her too, so I'm like singing about her. It's just like, it's a weird thing, but it's awesome.
It's really hard being the muse of a whole album. Just kidding, don't put that in there.
Like the other day, she doesn't know this, but I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be done in 30 minutes. We're gonna go and eat. You wanna just go back and like get dressed and we'll go to eat? But really I was like basically getting her out of the studio so I could finish the song because I was like feeling pressure about like her being in there, but I didn't want to like make her feel bad about it. So I was like, I had to plan a dinner and I didn't have a dinner planned. So I was like, I had to get a table and everything, but it was good.
Hailey Bieber for the Restoration Hardware couch.
Stop, you're putting pressure on me.
She's got one sock on.
I remember calling my parents when we decided to get married, and I said, this is the time I need you to stop me from doing something crazy if you think this is a bad idea. Because in my heart, I knew that it's what I wanted to do, but I was like, just tell me right now if you think, okay, whoa, just relax and take a breath and think about this and see how you feel in like 24 hours or a week or something. And they were like, honestly, we think that this is meant to be for you and we know that this is what you want, so we trust you.
That was so close.
And I was like, all right.
Wedding bells will be ringing for singer Justin Bieber and model Hailey Baldwin.
Justin Bieber and Hailey Baldwin confirming their engagement.
The two got engaged in the Bahamas over the weekend.
The couple dated 2 years ago, but they split up. However, they've been appearing together in recent weeks, fueling speculation that they were back together.
So it was like a couple months between them getting back together and him getting engaged to her. She was like, he promised me we wouldn't get engaged before November. And I was like, Hailey, he thinks it's October right now. He is great at so many things. Justin has no concept of time. And sure enough, like a month later, he was like, can you help me get a ring?
He was the first person I ever had real feelings for. When things kind of went south for a little bit and we went our separate ways, I just knew that no matter what the outcome was going to be, he was going to be somebody that I loved for the rest of my life. No matter what, he was always gonna hold a special place in my heart.
More so not because she's his wife, but just because she's her, I felt more of a personal obligation to Hailey than I have of any girl he ever dated. So I was worried for Hailey more than anything just because I didn't want to see her get hurt again. But she was like very convinced that it was different. And honestly, the second that I spoke to him about it, I was like, maybe she's right. And it is, because it feels different this time.
They do spend a lot of time working on their relationship. I mean, I think I'm not married, but I understand that when I am married, it's gonna be a lot of work. And I think they're very well aware of that, and that they're both mature enough and wanting it enough that they'll make it work. They'll make everything work.
Just want you to be healthy.
No wonder this burger tastes like absolute hell. Being able to spend my life with someone and know that there's always that person to go back to, and always I get to share every moment with and get to share my life with and moments, and it just makes it so much more rewarding, I guess. Just the idea of stability is something that I really never had growing up, and it's something that I've always really wanted.
She's just a pillar for him, and even anything he experiences in life, I think that I have a lot of trust and confidence knowing that she's there as such a firm foundation and support. Like really, she's incredible.
I sleep great now that Justin is married and that she is around. Not only because I don't worry about what call I'm gonna wake up to, which is what the case was 5 years ago, but Also, because I know that someone is there with him. If something goes wrong, there's this very competent, capable, smart adult that is there to help him with it. And I also know he's much happier than the Justin Bieber 5 years ago.
I took my meds early. What do you mean?
You took them at 2. Yeah. You're supposed to take these at 3.
You know what I say to that?
Alright, freaking
Zip me up, girl!
Hey,
Zip me up!
I got you. Don't be nervous. I do this every day. I'm basically a hyperbaric oxygen chamber technician at this point.
We got the rest, got the rest, got the rest of